Okay, we're going to run your 1/2 inch Rogers pour on. We've got it initially set up here. We already started. At least fed it onto the in-feed conveyor. We got it going through the loop sensor and going on to the in-feed conveyor. We're going to turn the fan on and see if that should help it. So we'll try that also once we start. So we've got it, because it's a closed cell material, we've got it going up over our flip roller so that it's meeting the adhesive underneath right at the pinch roller, because we don't want it to touch ahead of time. You'll get air bubbles in it. So we're going up over, meeting at the nip, and then we'll go through to the wind-up. Initial setup, what we did is we put, you got the PSA, and we just put some craft paper over it so that we could get your position to pour on top. We don't want it to stick right in the first couple feet, so we just put the paper on so it would sit on here loose so that we could line it up this way, get it under the pinch rollers, and then we brought the pinch rollers down and got the initial first bond there, and that keeps everything, helps to keep everything tracked, gives you some time to get all the products lined up before they start sticking, so that does help a lot. And as soon as we get to the wind-up, we'll cut this off and just roll up the pour on. We just go with a craft leader just to save on the adhesive. Makes it easier to start it and get it lined up. Here we're just showing where we took a couple sample cuts out of the web after about the first 4 feet. We just took a scissor cut, a sample. We did score cut up to there. Score cut real easy. So now we just took a chunk out of it just to see if it lays flat. These are the 2 sample pieces that we cut out of the web. They're laying flat this way. If anything, they've got a slight reverse curl. If I flip them over, they've got just a little bit of a curl this way, which is probably because of the way it was rolled. And if we squeeze harder, it'll actually curl it back the other way. We're squeezing real light on the first set of pinch rollers and just a little harder on the second. That's where you have to experiment and tweak it in so that that's what regulates your curl and gives you nice straight lamination. Okay, we just lowered the back pinch roller to 425 just to make sure we're getting a good bond and see if that'll give a little reverse curl to straighten it out. And we're going to run and turn on the air just to see if that... The air does help float the web. If it's too much float, then we'll just throttle it off or turn it off. So we've raised the score cutter, so we're not score cutting anymore. We're just laminating full width. We're obviously running slow because we're just kind of make sure everything's running right. Once we have the settings set, then we can crank it up.